Mornings in the country. It is Monday morning. Hello, I am Gene. I am joined by Alex, and we have a special guest joining us online here. And Alex, I will let you give him the proper introduction.
What's his name? It doesn't really matter because he's the man behind the ever so viral Corn Belt social media account, the Corn Belt, I should say. And JT is joining us live. Thank you so much for hopping on this morning.
Thanks, you guys. Glad I can reveal my true identity
Yes.
on the account.
This is like unmasking Batman or
It
something
is.
like that.
This is crazy. I guarantee you, if you have ever scrolled through Instagram, you have come across the Corn Belt content. You described it as hyper local Nebraska content. What is it, JT, that you are producing for us Nebraskans?
Yeah, so it's tourism content. It's all about Nebraska lifestyle, Nebraska tourism, and showing people what I call the magic of Nebraska. So we go out to small towns, we go to festivals, and we try to show people the, uncovered corners of our state.
Huh. It's so cool. I'm looking right now at a video that got 1 million views of small town Minden, Nebraska. People
Oh,
went
yeah.
wild over the Christmas lights. Like they just want to see their own town being featured. It's so cool.
The
So
Christmas city. JT, I'll just add a little bit of what you said about hyper local and Nebraska content. I've lived out of state for a portion of my life, and people are always like, "Oh, there's nothing to do in Nebraska. It's so boring there." And it's like, no, there's plenty to do. You got to work for it. We don't just have stuff sitting in our lap to do. You've got to go out and find stuff to do, don't you?
Yep, exactly. I say Nebraska's only as boring as you are. If you want to make Nebraska a great time, you got to go out and find it.
So how do you find it? Like you're covering an entire state that's wildly different from east to west. Like what do you do?
So many road trips, but honestly, the places to find the good stuff in Nebraska is don't do a Google search, because Google searches only lead you to paid advertisements. You got to go into other social media accounts or, Reddit, Facebook, Instagram, and find like where the places that people are talking about that you won't find on Google. That's my secret.
What's been the best place you've gone in the last 3 years that you've kicked off this project?
Oh my goodness. Well, I've got a soft spot for Potter, Nebraska. Have you guys ever been to Potter?
Oh yeah.
There's not much in Potter. What are you doing in Potter?
Not a lot in Potter, but it has so much charm. And for such a tiny town, there's so much energy there. There's a car show every year.
I was just going to bring that car show up last year. It was huge.
Humongous. And people come from Colorado and all over the place. And they've got this really charming little ice cream shop called I can't remember the name of it right now, but they've got great ice cream sundaes and a little bowling alley. It's adorable. You got to get out there.
That's
I'm
insane.
looking at your Instagram page right now. I was watching a few of your videos. Now, you even have things sectioned into festivals and family fun and outdoor events and date ideas. What is this all about? You've got a whole list of things to do on Valentine's Day, which, guys, in case you haven't been paying attention, is just a couple of weeks ago. Where do you get all of this stuff?
Oh my gosh. So, well, I have a team that works together and we scour the internet. We are calling people. We're trying to figure out what the places that don't get attention that we can bring attention to. So for like Valentine's Day, there's all these small town pop-up bars all over the place that hold like Galentine's Day, or maybe you're in the anti-Valentine's Day crowd and you want some events like that. There's that too.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Hands up over here. Hands up. I'm going to go back just a little bit in my history here. I used to work at a different station 30 years ago. It was a rock station. And the night before Valentine's Day, we did anti-love requests. And it was my busiest night of the year. I would get 1,000 requests that night. There's a lot of people very anti-Valentine's Day out there.
That's crazy. Okay. Mornings in the country listeners. It is our mission today to find new things for JT to put on his calendar. Could be a town, could be an event, could be a place to go visit. So I need suggestions because I feel like maybe we could find some really good stuff across the state for JT to feature. What's up next on your calendar? Or can you share that?
Well, okay, O'Neill, Nebraska for St. Patrick's Day.
Of course, definitely.
Ooh.
Gotta go. They paint a horse green and walk it through the town. It's gonna be awesome.
That's
The
so
huge
cool.
shamrock in the middle of the intersection. Yeah. I'll throw this one out here, giving a little love to my hometown. Have you ever been to Anivar Days in Ravenna yet?
No.
Coming up in mid-June. That is one of the best. And I'm not just saying that because it's my hometown. I will tell people where I'm from, and the first thing that they say is, "Oh yeah, Anivar Days." It's like what we're known for. So check that out. It's coming up in June. Okay.
I'm on it. Thank you for the tip. I need those tips, Gene. Thank you.
All right, we'll keep this conversation going on Facebook with JT, the man behind the Corn Belt, on social media, featuring all things Nebraska, a man doing the Lord's work here.
Excellent. All right. And yeah, if you haven't given us a like yet, please do on the Facebook machine. And we'll be right back with more music next. Mornings in the Country. While you guys continue, I'm going to load something here.
Yep, you do your thing. This is something you do full time, JT. You mentioned you have some other, projects that go along with this, but like, how do you structure a day or a week of travel? Like, what do you do?
Good question. The first thing I do is I don't work normal business hours. I work weekends. I work anytime that I can go get cool content. I'm just doing this around the clock because it's something that's fun. It's like a dream job. Who wouldn't want to go show these awesome places? So I really am living the dream. It comes with the sacrifice of, all nighters, but it's
yes.
Good.
What's your turnaround time on a video?
Well, sometimes I have clients, like I'm doing a video for the Lead Center this week. I'm going to the premiere of Moulin Rouge, and we're going to turn it around in 12 hours. So not easy, but we're going to do it.
No. Are you mostly filming this on your phone?
Yeah. And so there's all kinds of theories around how social media works. But one theory is that if the mobile ID that the video is taken with on your phone matches the mobile ID of the app that you post through, the algorithm will give you a boost because they know that you're not video, you're taking it yourself. So I try to shoot everything on my iPhone.
So wow. Okay. This is mind boggling. So you shoot on your iPhone, you edit on your iPhone, you post on your iPhone, and the algo's like, ding, 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 points for you.
Exactly. They want it to be authentic. They want to know that it came from the hand of the person who filmed it straight to the platform. And it's not, stolen or, made by some production company somewhere. It's real.
That is so wild. What else have you learned about social media? This is such a new space and it constantly changes. How do you keep up?
This is what I think about 24/7, day in and day out, because social media, it used to be chronological. It used to be you post something, it goes down your feed and everybody sees it, right? Now it's all algorithmically based, and they keep it a secret on purpose so that people like me can't game the algorithm and figure out how to make our videos pop. So I'm constantly doing every little trick in the book to figure out, okay, how can we get millions more eyeballs on Nebraska lifestyle? Because I think we have a story to tell, and it lifts everybody up if we can get our story out there.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, I want to be respectful of your time, JT, but rounding out our conversation, what else is important to mention about the work you do for our great state of Nebraska? A true hero.
Oh my gosh. I'm just so bullish on the future of Nebraska. Like we're going to have so many just inflation refugees coming here, people getting away from these big, expensive markets to come be a part of our lifestyle, So, yeah, it's our little hidden secret, but also I think that we have something really special here.
I got to ask you something really quick here. Maybe this is something you've covered before, and this is something I've tried to explain to out-of-state friends, and they're like, how can that be fun? But have you ever featured tanking before?
That should be our state sport, right?
It should be. It's so fun.
I know. I need to do it. I haven't done it yet. Kayaking, but not tanking.
Yeah, that's
really?
I tell people about.
I got to get out there. I got to do it. Yeah.
My big idea that I want to do is I want to do like a big tanking party, and then at the end park on a sandbar and have an acoustic concert. Like bring in a national act and we do a sandbar concert somewhere like by Columbus and just have a big party. Can we make this happen?
Well, you tell me when and I'll post it, and 1,000 people will show up because that's what happens. So yeah.
Excellent.
Oh, that's so awesome. Good deal. JT, now that we know that that's your real name, thank you for joining us. This has been so fun. Invite everybody to go follow the Corn Belt. I'm sure you probably already do, actually. So thank you very much for making time and joining us.
We appreciate it, JT. Thank you.